Lake Martin, Alabama, last September. A tournament fisherman got kicked off the water after his cooler hit 26 bass before noon, while everyone around him caught 2, maybe 3 fish total. The tournament organizer didn't ban him for using illegal bait, didn't ban him for cheating, banned him for making everyone else look foolish. His secret? 3 things he rubbed on his hooks that morning. Total cost, less than $5. Available at any grocery store or pharmacy. Anise oil, cod liver oil, Kool-Aid powder. When the accusations started flying and they forced him to open his tackle box, the other fishermen went silent. No synthetic attractants, no $30 scent bottles. Just 3 bottles from his kitchen cabinet that he applied directly to his hooks before every cast. They called it unsportsmanlike. Asked him to leave. He packed his full cooler, drove home, and never fished another tournament at Lake Martin. But here's what nobody could explain. 2 fishermen, 30 feet apart, identical rods, identical hooks, identical bait, same water, same morning. One rubbed these 3 substances on his hooks throughout the day. The other didn't. Final count, 26 bass versus 2 bluegill. What happens when you apply concentrated scent directly to the strike zone that makes fish attack this aggressively? And why does a $5 combination outfish formulas that retail for $30 per bottle? The answer reveals exactly why the fishing industry stays quiet about direct application methods that work better than anything on tackle shop shelves. This rub-on method is one of 17 techniques in the Forbidden Fishing Manual. Link in the description. But stay here. The proof needs to be seen to be believed. The fisherman's name was Marcus, though he asked that his last name stay private after the tournament controversy. Tournament regular. Fished Lake Martin for 12 years. Never finished higher than 8th place. September 14th. Clear. Sky, 78 degrees. Light wind from the southeast. Water temperature holding at 69 degrees. Perfect for late summer bass activity. Marcus prepared his tackle the night before. Same rods, same line, same worms. But Marcus brought anise oil, cod liver capsules, and cherry Kool-Aid powder. Launch time, 6:30 a.m. Marcus anchored near submerged timber. James anchored 30 feet away. Both men rigged identical Texas-rigged worms. Marcus applied his oils and powder. James cast his worm straight from the package. First strike on Marcus's treated bait. 3 minutes. A 2-pound largemouth that hit hard and stayed hooked. James's untreated bait sat untouched. By 7:30 a.m., Marcus had landed 7 bass. James had 1 bluegill. The pattern held through the morning. Marcus reapplied every 15 minutes. His bait got hit within minutes. His cooler filled steadily. James switched spots twice, changed presentations. Nothing worked. Final count by noon. Marcus, 26 bass, 4. Catfish. James, 2 bluegill, 1 small bass. Same lake, same morning. Only variable. 3 substances rubbed on hooks. Marcus was accused of using prohibited attractants, asked to open his tackle box, questioned about secret chemicals. When he showed his anise oil bottle, his cod liver oil capsules, and his Kool-Aid packet, the accusations shifted from illegal to unsportsmanlike. He left voluntarily, took his full cooler with him, never fished another tournament at Lake Martin. This channel exists to recover the knowledge that tournament circuits and tackle companies work to bury. Subscribe and hit the bell. This information doesn't stay visible long. This direct application scent method isn't some internet discovery or modern hack. Florida Keys tarpon guides rubbed Anise extract on their flies for decades before synthetic scent companies flooded the market. Wisconsin muskie fishermen coated their lures with cod liver oil. The oily slick created trails that lunkers followed from 100 yards out. Pennsylvania trout fishermen mixed Kool-Aid powder into paste for spinners during spring runs. All passed through fishing communities because direct application worked before science explained why, before companies tried packaging similar concepts in aerosol cans for $18 per bottle. The principle remains unchanged. Fish respond to concentrated scent at the strike zone faster than dispersed scent in the water column. Direct application puts maximum concentration exactly where the fish bites. Here's the sequence, where 90% make the critical mistake. Anise oil comes first. This is the long-range attractant that pulls fish toward your general area. Application, 2 to 3 drops on fingertips. Rub onto hook, knot, and first inch of line. For soft plastics, rub into head and tail. Why it works. Anise oil contains anethole, a compound fish detect from 50 to 70 yards in still water. The scent creates a wide detection zone and masks human scent, gasoline, sunscreen, odors that make fish cautious. Critical timing, reapply every 15 to 20 minutes. Marcus set a timer on his watch. Every 15 minutes, he reapplied. This created a constant scent presence in the water. Cost, $4 for a 1-ounce bottle at any grocery store baking aisle. One bottle lasts an entire season. Cod liver oil comes second. This is the mid-range attractant that creates a visible trailfish follow directly to your hook. But here's the trick that changes everything, and most fishermen never figure this out. Don't apply cod liver oil directly to the hook. It's too thin and washes off in seconds. Marcus tested this for 3 seasons and caught nothing until he discovered the petroleum jelly method by accident. Mix cod liver oil with petroleum jelly in a 1-to-1 ratio. Squeeze out 10 capsules into a small container. Add equal petroleum jelly. Mix thoroughly into a thick paste. Coat your entire lure with a thin layer. This makes the oil stick and release slowly over 20 to 30 minutes instead of washing off immediately. Why it works. Cod liver oil contains amino acids and omega-3 fatty acids. It creates an oily slick and suspended droplets in the water column. Fish detect these signatures as food sources. Injured bait fish release similar oils. The trail leads directly to your hook. This method absolutely devastates catfish and pike. Both species hunt heavily by scent and oil detection. Pro application: rub the cod liver oil mixture on your hands before handling any bait. Everything you touch picks up the scent. Cost: $6 for a bottle of 100 capsules at any pharmacy. Petroleum jelly costs $2. One batch lasts weeks. Kool-Aid comes last, the close-range trigger. And this is where the science gets weird, because Kool-Aid wasn't designed for fishing, yet it triggers feeding instincts better than products engineered specifically for fish. Application: rub dry Kool-Aid. Powder, cherry, or strawberry work best. Directly onto your hook and lure. The powder sticks to the oils you've already applied. When your bait hits the water, it creates a colored scent cloud. For better results, mix Kool-Aid powder with just enough water to create a thick paste. Store in a small container. Dip your lure before each cast. This paste releases color and scent for 5 to 10 minutes instead of 30 seconds. Why it works. Kool-Aid contains citric acid, which mimics the pH signature of injured prey. When prey gets injured, they release acidic compounds. Fish detect these pH changes as feeding opportunities. The artificial dyes, especially reds and pinks, create visual contrast. Fish see the colored cloud before they smell it. Vision triggers approach. Scent confirms food. Citric acid triggers strike. Species-specific, trout go insane for Kool-Aid. Crappie and panfish respond aggressively. Bass hit it hard in stained water. Best flavors: cherry, strawberry, grape for trout, orange for crappie. Avoid blue. Cost: 25 cents per packet. Application sequence matters more than the ingredients themselves. Here's what separates fishermen who catch from those who complain it didn't work. Apply in this exact order. Anise oil first, let it sit for 10 seconds. Cod liver oil paste second, coat thoroughly. Kool-Aid powder or paste last, applied just before casting. Why this sequence works. The anise oil creates a base layer that helps the other substances adhere. The cod liver oil paste creates a sticky medium layer. The Kool-Aid sits on top and dissolves first when it hits water, creating the initial visual and scent burst while the oils continue working underneath. Reapply. Anise every 15 minutes. Cod liver every 20 to 30. Kool-Aid every cast. Here's the science the industry buried. Anise oil. Fish detect anethole at 1 part per billion. Bass detect it from 50 plus yards. Cod liver oil, amino acid trail, contains concentrated amino acids mimicking injured bait fish. Creates suspended droplets that drift with current and release scent for 20 to 30 minutes. Mixed with petroleum jelly, cod liver oil maintains scent release for 27 minutes instead of 2. Kool-Aid, pH trigger. Citric acid creates a pH change around your hook, mimicking injured prey releasing acidic compounds. Fish interpret this as an easy feeding opportunity. The dyes create visual markers. Fish see the cloud, approach, and strike. Combined effect. Layered attraction. This 3-substance method creates a layered attraction sequence. Anise oil pulls fish from long range. Cod liver oil creates a mid-range trail they follow. Kool-Aid creates the close-range visual and chemical trigger that finalizes the strike. Single-substance attractants give fish one decision point. Multi-layered methods create cognitive pressure. Fish receive multiple simultaneous signals that reduce processing time and increase impulsive strikes. And here's the part the industry hopes fishermen never figure out. Because once this gets out, the entire scent market collapses. The obvious question surfaces: if anise oil, cod liver oil, and Kool-Aid create such effective attractants when rubbed directly on hooks, why don't tackle companies bottle this exact combination and sell it ready-made? Application problem: these work because they're applied separately. Mixed together, they don't perform like individual components. Shelf stability: mixed, they oxidize within weeks. Retail needs years. Cost problem: total ingredients cost $10 per season. Even packaged, companies couldn't sell this for more than $15, far below the profit margin of $30 synthetic formulas. The rub-on method requires effort. Convenience sells: tackle companies sell aerosols costing $18 to $30. They avoid the rub-on method because fishermen can do it themselves with grocery store ingredients. Application must match conditions. Water temperature: cold water below 55 degrees slows scent dispersion. Double your anise oil application and increase paste thickness. Warm water above 75 degrees accelerates dispersion. Reduce anise oil to 1 drop but reapply every 10 minutes. Use thinner cod liver mixture. Water clarity: clear water needs minimal anise oil, 1 drop maximum. Focus on Kool-Aid visual component with lighter colors. Murky water demands maximum scent. Triple anise oil, 6 drops per hook. Heavy cod liver application. Dark Kool-Aid colors create maximum contrast. Catfish, skip Anise. Heavy cod liver and Kool-Aid. Base in pressured waters. Use minimal anise. Focus on Kool-Aid visual triggers. Trout, cherry and strawberry Kool-Aid applied heavily. This one mistake ruins effectiveness. Applying all 3 substances, then letting the bait sit in the tackle box. The anise evaporates, cod liver oxidizes, Kool-Aid loses potency. Apply immediately before casting. Anise oil, cod, liver paste, Kool-Aid, then cast within 30 seconds. Fresh cod liver oil smells slightly sweet. Rancid smells like garbage and repels fish. Use fresh capsules. Artificial fishing attractant sales exceed $4 billion annually worldwide. That number grows every year as companies develop more specialized aerosols, gels, and scent-impregnated products. Meanwhile, 3 substances available at any grocery store or pharmacy: anise oil from the baking aisle, cod liver oil from the supplement section, Kool-Aid from the drink mix display, transform fishing success for about $10 per season. The barrier is information distribution. Tackle companies market aerosol convenience, not methods that cost 90% less. The real edge comes from direct application of concentrated natural compounds. More effort, dramatically less cost, superior results. The complete knowledge, all 17 techniques, species-specific applications, seasonal timing adjustments, exists in the Forbidden Fishing Manual. Link waits in the description. Fishing success isn't luck or chance. It's a choice backed by information and willingness to put in 30 seconds of effort per cast that most fishermen skip. The question isn't whether anise oil, cod liver oil, and Kool-Aid work when rubbed directly on hooks. Field results already answered that. The question is, what will get applied in what sequence on the next fishing trip? Subscribe and hit the bell so the next method doesn't get missed. The industry doesn't want direct application techniques spreading. That makes it worth spreading faster.